Alright guys, so this is OS1K Savage here, bringing you guys a gameplay commentary here today. Bringing you guys my very own gameplay on some more Fringe. I know you guys are going to keep seeing Fringe. I swear my next gameplay that I'm uploading is not going to be Fringe. It's not even going to be from me. You guys are going to see any more Fringe. But this gameplay I thought was pretty worthy. It's a 90 plus gameplay. Failed 100 plus. So close, man. If I had a little bit more time, probably about like another 20 more seconds, I would have gotten the 100. But I did get a nuclear here, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys just lay back, grab some popcorn or something and enjoy the commentary. And today I was supposed to be talking about like a really funny thing. I was trying to make something funny for a commentary earlier, but I just couldn't have it. I couldn't have it done because it was so unprepared, it was very unprofessional. Next time I'm just gonna have like more of like a script so I can just kind of talk off the top of my head, and not like have everything every word for word just kind of planned out. I'm just gonna have it more set into my mind next time. But today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit more different since we just recruited an OS1K Miss Love, a female OS1K member, and actually I think she's a first, I don't know, first female to join OS1K. Honestly, pretty cool girl. I checked out her channel. You got some pretty cool gameplays, I guess. I mean, can't really judge too much. I mean, she's recruited as under the roster of pub stomping, so I am the leader of her, as well as the other pub stompers. So yeah, a quick announcement. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I am the pub stomping leader for OS1K. Awesome, great. Just gonna move on with our lives. I am already stressing enough about this clan, man. I'm going off, man. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna say that. So today we're gonna be talking about two ex-girlfriends, mostly particularly on one, and towards the end here, you guys are gonna be kind of weirded out. I think you will. So I did this one girl. We're gonna call her. Well, I'm not gonna give any of them a fake name because they both have common names. I dated a girl named Tiffany, and she was a cool girl. She's a really pretty girl, and I was dating her for uh, a few weeks, I guess. And I was the type of guy, to try to move a little bit too quickly. So I kissed her after about a week into our relationship. By the way, this is around eighth grade. So in eighth grade, I was dating a girl. I was pretty jolly, pretty happy. I thought that the relationship was going well, or so I thought it did. It wasn't going too great through her perspective in a lot of ways, and it was pretty great for me though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a weird one-sided relationship. She said she had feelings at first, but I just have doubts about that now, man. Just thinking about it in the future, here in the present day. But it's all right. I had a fun time with her. She was a cool girl. So one time, my friend Mike was having a party, and I decided, I asked Mike, can I bring my girlfriend? And he was like, yeah, sure, that's cool. And I'd like to meet her. I mean, I think I've talked to her a few times, but it's cool that she could show up to my party. That'd be cool. And she shows up. All I was doing with her at this party was making out with her the whole time, and um, I was making out with her for literally the whole like party. Like the party was around like 9 to 12 hours, man. It was all day. Like it was a fun time, but sadly, over time, uh, I just got weirder and weirder and tried to do stuff I'm not proud of. Sorry for you guys who think I have the bubblegum image of me. I did some stuff that I do, or I tried to do some stuff that I would regret, but thank God it didn't really happen. I'm grateful to this day of how things kind of planned out, and can't expect any less. So fast forward, I think a month or two, not even a month or two, probably like a week after. I had an orchestra rehearsal and our rehearsal performance. I mean, orchestra performance, and after the orchestra performance, there was a little festival, and at the festival, my girlfriend was there, and I was talking, and some of my other friends were there, and I was skating with a few friends. After skating with a few friends, I go to meet with my girlfriend for about like I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes, and then after that, she said she had to leave. So kiss bye, and then little did I know she was actually there longer than I thought she was, because she said she just got there, and then not just got there, but she just got away from her family because she was hanging out with her family, and then little did I know she was actually hanging out with my friends. My other friends that I wasn't skating with because they're not skaters. They were other friends, another different group of friends I was hanging out with, and she was flirting with them, and that really set the tone. Ugh, sorry, I kind of lost a little bit of breath there. Well, not lost breath. I need to go get a drink of water, man. My throat is really drying up, and I was kind of feeling a little bit, feeling a little bit bad for myself. She was like, I was just cheated on. I was just feeling bad, and it's totally, it ruined my self esteem. And I felt so bad for myself. She said I was a bad kisser, man. That's what really set me off, dude. She called me a bad kisser, man. I don't know how much worse I could have felt, man. I don't know how anything else could have gotten any worse at that point. So I break up with her. We get back together about a day later. Not really too much went on there because we just broke up another week later because nothing just worked out. I didn't like being called a bad kisser by my own girlfriend. She didn't like give me any pointers. She didn't tell me if I was improving. It was just a terrible, bad communicating relationship. Only one of us was actually trying, and it was me, of course. And she wasn't really trying. I could tell she was starting to like someone else, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let her go. It'll be. I let her go, and I haven't talked to her in a month or so, and because I was so furious with her, I was infuriated, man. And after a month later, I started talking to her again. We were both friends now, really good friends. She has a boyfriend that she's been dating for, I don't know, a few months, like maybe 4 or 5 months, and it was cool. But you know what? That time when I made out with her at Mike's party, there was one little feeling I had inside that made me feel really good, and to this day, I don't know if I don't know if I should have done what I've done. I mean, it's whatever now. It doesn't really matter. I'm glad we started where you started. And you guys ever have that feeling? When I had that feeling inside of me where I was feeling great. And this is how I felt. And that's how I basically felt after I was just making out with her that whole party. All right, I didn't actually do it, but that's how you feel. So I'm gonna fast forward, and that was even the sad part of the story, man. That we were good friends now. It doesn't really matter. And I was dating. A month later, not a month later, a few months later, started dating her sister. That was in 7th grade. And bro, that was the best girlfriend I probably ever had. We were both trying, the relationship was going out well. Did have, quite a few arguments here and there, but you know what? We always made stuff work out. She was a great girlfriend. She was a great person, great heart. This girl I love to death, man. If I could have her back, man, I thought I would actually probably do it because it was more like we were communicating. We talked every single time something was wrong. There would be maybe a time or two where one of us didn't refuse to talk because we were just so scared of what the other thought. So we were just there was a time where we just didn't talk, but at one point we did start to budge and then actually talk to each other. So that's probably something communication. In my opinion, I mean, in anyone's opinion, I'm pretty sure they would say communication is key because it really is. But then 6 months later, we got into a really big argument. She finally said "fuck it," and and I think you guys know what happened after that. After I dated her sister for about 6 months, Tiana, dude, she was amazing girl, great girl. I think you know, guys, what happened. We got into an argument, and a little something happened that I'm just yeah, not feeling too great. She broke up with me, but you know what? It's fine now. I'm not mad at her because you know what? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a happier person now. I'm that type of person, I'm where it's kind of like, because of that, because of it, we broke up. I'm a better person now. I haven't dated a person ever since I started my freshman year of high school. Almost done with it, and I still haven't had a girlfriend. Still happy with my life, dude. I'm positive. You know what I have to say about that? I just had sex, and it felt so good, felt so good. I wanna let me put my penis inside of her. I just had sex, and I'll never go back. That's how I felt. So, I was pretty cool. And you know what? To this day, I don't regret dating either of them just because I was able to date her sister. But you know what? It's all right, guys. I'm a happy guy now. I'm happy to be, single. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. It's been OS1K Savage here. Stay awesome. Ladies, you are lovely. Guys, you are amazing. Don't forget that. Don't ever let a relationship or not having a relationship ever affect you in any negative way. See you guys later. Peace.